Did you know that 85% of puppy ads you see online are probably a scam?
100%. Yeah.
I love it.
That's a big fact.
Yep, it is. Thank you for that information. And I am your host, Anabel, live from the studios of Miami's Community News, and you're watching A Day in Miami. Today's show is sponsored by Heyday Marketing, a public relations and a marketing agency based right here in Miami, Florida. If you want a free quote, please look at the information below, and it's given to you in minutes. Well, this is Jose Flores. He is the Director of Sales and the owner for Technology Ally Group. So tell me a little bit, Jose. Your company is a telecommunications brokerage. So
Correct.
what exactly does that mean, and why did you start the business?
Sure. Thank you, Anabel, for having me. Basically, I started the business. I come from corporate America, and I learned a lot working from the top telecom providers out there. In regards to all spaces, from the small business, from the mid-size to the enterprise space. So I learned a lot during my career. And back in 2017, I had the opportunity to go and do this on my own. I saw that there was a niche. I actually was working for an enterprise, dealing with enterprise businesses. And I had a lot of my customers from previous calling me, Jose, I need service, I need internet, I need phones, I need all this stuff, this information. So I was like, hey, look, I'm in the enterprise space. I can't do small business anymore. So I saw that there was that niche right there, and I was like, you know what? And I also was kind of getting tired of corporate America a little bit. Trust me, this is great. There's some people that do an amazing job at it, but once you start getting promoted and getting things growing in the company, there's a lot of politics involved.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not that good at the politics side of things, so I was like, look, I think this is a good opportunity to go on my own. Talked to one of my best friends, and he was already doing this, and he was like, Jose, you should do this. And I decided to open my company, Technology Ally Group. And now we service basically all types of business, from the mom and pops, medium size to the enterprise space, all related to telecom and technology.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the things that you offer are like telephone services, right? So at Heyday Marketing, because I work there,
Yes.
we just got brand new, cool phones.
Yes.
So all of us got it. I was trying to find a word like technological phones. No, are they? What type of phones are they?
So those are voice over IP phones.
Okay.
And it's just gonna provide, especially for you guys to collaborate. It's just a better collaboration between all of you guys when you guys are at the office. You guys don't have to scream from one office to the other one. Now you guys could just call and dial an extension.
Yeah.
You get me? And
wait. And is that how Eddie is like communicating with us on a speaker?
Well, now he's gonna be able to do that from the speaker. He
Oh.
can call from the speaker, and it's just an easier, better way to communicate.
That's hilarious, because the other day he's like, hey, everyone's talking too much. And he's like almost like a mile down. Yeah. I'm like, how did he do that? So that's interesting.
But not only just on extensions, there's just so many aspects of it, you know, and you have also mobile applications. So if you need to step away from the office, you need to dial a customer, but you don't want to use maybe your personal line. You want to use the business line. You could just from the mobile application just dial the customer, and like that is like you're calling from your business line.
Okay, that's
your personal line. So a lot of businesses could benefit from that. You get me? A lot of businesses are giving out their personal phones to customers, and that is great, you know. But you know, once you start getting a lot of calls while you're at your kids' parties, then it could get a little annoying. You get me? So
100%.
You could use a mobile application, you know.
That's awesome. So now, one of the services that you provide, and we can take a look at the website again, is the cloud service. So
Correct.
from my understanding, a cloud service in a company is a storage house, you know, for videos or any private information that everybody can share amongst each other.
So cloud services is a way to virtualize the office.
Okay.
It's just no more equipment. It would, let's say, so you have an office and you have your server. Maybe you're spending from $10,000 to $20,000 for a physical server that you put in your storage room, and you gotta make sure to set up the air conditioning to have the correct temperature for it. Sometimes you're gonna put stuff on top of it. It's gonna get dusty. It's just gonna it probably in a couple of years it's gonna go bad.
Yes.
You get me? So there's ways to grab all that information. That's where you have your business stored right there.
Right.
So you could grab all that information and virtualize it, put it into the cloud. When we say about the cloud, it goes into big data centers that they have multiple servers there, and they have the best protection out there with the best experts to make sure you guys don't get hacked and your information is secure and reliable.
And that was my next question.
Correct.
It was a follow-up question, which I'm glad that you touched on.
Yeah.
Cybersecurity.
Yes.
It's so interesting. I mean, I'm not that older. I'm not that young. However, when I do put something in the cloud,
Yes.
I feel like it's going to get hacked. If I don't back it up with a thumb drive, back it up on my desktop, back it up
Correct.
on my phone.
Correct.
So-
but all that information, you back it up to let's say your thumb drive. That's gonna go into, you're probably gonna lose it.
Right.
You get me? Or you back it up into your computer in your house. In your house, you don't have no security
No.
whatsoever. Remember, all this information, it goes into a data center, and you guys are already using, in a way, the cloud. The pictures that you guys take, post it in Facebook, post it in Instagram, that goes into basically their data centers. And it's stored right there. All your live pictures that are basically there, because there's many
Wow.
people posting years in Instagram. So
I never
that's
thought of
yeah.
that.
Instagram is basically a data center with the best protection ever, and everything's stored right there.
That's
You get me?
genius. Facebook is
Correct.
genius. And so is Instagram. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. So
And now anything. LinkedIn too.
Correct.
That
So
is
yes, so
interesting.
it's very important in regards to cybersecurity.
Yeah.
There's a high percentage of people, businesses going out of business because they have a breach. So so it's probably I believe it's like 60% that once you're getting breached from, you get hacked, the probabilities is high to go out of business.
Really?
So, yeah,
Okay,
so-
so like for instance, like a lawyer maybe.
Correct.
Right? If he loses all the files, all the data, how can he continue with that client? So this happens to all his clients.
Correct. So all that information is probably stored in his server,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have the right security.
Right.
Hackers from places around the world that there's no rules to hack people. They're attacking. There's constantly attacks here, especially in Miami. There's a growing city. It's getting attacked all the time. So
That's
it's so easy to grab that information and hold it hostage and tell that lawyer, hey, pay me thousands of dollars and I'll release it back to you.
Right.
So that happens all the time. And there's also that people are getting they throw like viruses that is just gonna store everything, and you can like mess up everything inside your business, and you won't be able to work.
Right.
So
That's so scary.
to stop that from happening, I suggest everybody to put into a cybersecurity plan. To call me, and for sure we could help you. Have my team, and we could for sure help companies create a cybersecurity plan for their business.
That's amazing. And they can just get your information from the website, right?
100%.
And
correct.
your website is techallygroup.com.
Correct.
Okay, so that's
Correct.
easy. So now let's talk about the integration of mobile employees and devices.
So
How does that
it
work?
goes part to the
The phone system with the phone.
to the phone system. There's many companies out there using right now a customer relation management tool.
Okay.
What they call CRM, like Salesforce, Zoho. You have HubSpot. So there's ways that you're currently using those tools to track employees' productivity. So nowadays you could integrate that with your telecom, especially with your phone system. So as soon as the customer answers the phone call, automatically it gets tracked into the CRM tool.
Oh, for the company.
So they don't have to. So a lot of times, like they require the sales reps or the reps to put in the information into the actual tool. They don't have to do that. So it would liberate a lot of time from that customer to actually going back to the Salesforce tool, put in that information, track. Oh, I just made a phone call. I just, automatically the software will do it for them.
Okay, that's really cool,
Yes.
especially for growing businesses. I think
Correct.
that's imperative.
Of course.
I can't imagine managing phone calls always on
Yes.
your own.
Uh-huh.
So having that backup is
Correct.
crucial.
And also in regards to we help customers put the tools in place to have the records and have the actual the productivity, to see all the productivity that's going on from all their employees that are going
Right.
on in the office. So they want to see where is they're lacking or where they can invest a little bit more. I could implement tools in regards to technology for them to track all that activity.
I love that. That's perfect. And what about, this is an interesting one and
Yeah.
something I think that everybody should be on board with. It's leveraging artificial intelligence.
Yes.
And you want to talk about it in the contact center and customer support.
Correct. So artificial intelligence is a big word nowadays. Everybody's
Yes. throwing
throwing it, and it's what they call a buzzword. And yes, some people are scared of it.
Yeah.
And some people are like, no, I welcome it. I think it could help a lot of business. It could help a lot of people. It could help the world
Yep.
if we do it correctly. So yeah, there's tools in place that, let's say, I'll give an example. When you call, you have an issue, automatically we could put an artificial person talking to you. And if they could sense if you're mad or if you're having issues,
Wait,
things like
what?
that.
Now
Correct.
they can sense emotion?
They could sense emotions.
Okay, that's
Okay?
another level.
And they could actually hear the words that you're saying, and automatically start positioning you to maybe speak to a supervisor, to get the best help possible. So those customers
Wow.
will get the best help out of it.
That's insane. Okay, so I'm a customer,
Yes.
right? Calling the company that's helping me with my accident, let's just say. So I'm calling either the doctor or the lawyer, and I speak to an AI.
Correct.
And I am upset. So,
Yeah.
and so, and then what happens? Like,
No, so the AI will basically have a conversation with you, okay?
And I would think it's
but
a human?
Well, for sure would yeah. I think there's ways to see where you're from and everything. But in regards to, like, they could sense, like, if you this customer is having a lot of issues, they're not happy with the current service that they're getting. And right away, they start positioning your call to get maybe like a live person. And maybe that live person is a supervisor that could maybe assist with the call better.
That
You get
is
me?
so cool.
Probably if they just get a normal person that's happy with the service, maybe the artificial intelligence could take care of the issue and just send the information and provide the service that they need.
So
Correct.
basically, if I'm sad about an MRI that I just had
Yeah.
for my shoulder, this is a true story. So I'm talking
Yeah.
to the AI. So I say, well, I'm upset. I should get a different MRI or a second MRI because I feel like there's more damage than I saw. Let's just say. So I can tell this to the AI.
Correct.
And she'll probably, it's usually a woman, right?
Yeah, a woman or a man.
Oh man,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
So they'll sense my sadness or whatever, and they'll say, "I'm sorry for your feelings."
Correct.
Well,
Correct.
that's
yeah. They'll have a
amazing.
conversation with you, but not only on speaking on the voice side of
Yeah.
it, but also on the chat of things. So let's say if maybe you don't want to get on the phone, but we could implement a chat service in any website or any business that you could communicate via chat. And that person could, that artificial chat could for sure give you the answers and provide you the best service possible. You get me?
That's
The answer
awesome.
that you guys are looking for.
Because I've seen some good AIs, and then I've seen some like really bad where like seriously.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything right now is the technology is growing so fast, and especially the side of the artificial intelligence is
It's
growing super
massive,
fast.
yeah.
And I believe that companies, they have to implement that. You get me? And accept it for them to grow. Grow because nowadays technology is important.
It's so
especially
important.
In 2024.
Yeah, like the bad AIs, honestly, like if anybody could hear me, they would think I'm crazy because I would yell, give me a supervisor.
Yeah.
And I'm literally yelling at a robot.
Correct. Yeah.
And I can't imagine if the robot comes back and talks to me. I'm sorry that you have to yell for your
Yeah,
anger. That would be
they
wild.
They could work. They could work. Do better job on
Yes.
regards to that.
That's
for
so
sure.
cool. But I do agree that everybody should have artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
And okay, so now let's talk about bandwidth. I know it's a word that's thrown around, and I kind of understand it. It's what keeps our internet, right,
Sure. So,
working.
So it's the increase of bandwidth, especially Miami, that we're maybe the fastest growing city right now. You get me? Everybody wants to come to Miami.
I know.
We're like right in the middle of everything, like
Everything.
close to Europe, close to South America.
We are
and,
right
and
in-
it's
yeah.
such a beautiful city.
Destination.
So there's a lot of investment coming in. Okay, when you have a lot of investment coming in, there's a lot of growth.
Okay.
Okay, when there's a lot of growth, there's gonna be a lot of need of internet. In order to run your business, you need the right internet connection.
Right.
And of course, some of them have higher speeds than others. So, especially in regards when COVID was happening,
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
help
ask about
a lot of companies work remotely. When they work remotely, they need to access their information online, so they need the increase of bandwidth increased. So right now, everything's through the internet.
Yeah.
To run the studio here, you need a good connection of internet.
We're live on the internet. Right?
Correct. In order to run your security cameras,
Yeah.
your servers that you have in house, you get me, or your servers that you have in the cloud, everything related to your business, you need basically the main thing is your internet provider.
Yeah.
You get me? So
you pick the internet provider. So whether it's like AT&T or
yes, so I do.
you help them
I
with
do
that.
the heavy lifting
Okay.
for the customer.
Okay.
So the customer, you have lawyers, you have news stations, you have people focusing, firefighters, you
Yeah.
got people, policemen that are taking doctors that are taking care of patients, people. They're focusing on that.
Correct.
You get me? So my help to them, and that's why in a way I decided to open up my own company, is to help customers do that heavy lifting. I'm an expert on all the telecom providers out there.
Wow.
I have agreements with over 50 plus carriers, and I know
I didn't even know there was 50 carriers.
No, there's.
I only know a few.
I do the whole world. So there's maybe the carriers that you see here in Miami are
Yeah.
different from the one that you do in Chicago or New York. There's always it's
Oh,
different. Correct.
okay.
Yes. So my main thing is to find the best providers for those customers in regards to the telecom and technology needs.
And what they need.
Correct.
Interesting.
So yeah. So I'll do that heavy lifting.
Yeah.
You get me? And worry about your business.
Yeah.
Let me worry about that side of your business, the telecom side of things, and for sure, we'll take care of them.
That's so interesting. And now, so for a free consultation, is that something that you offer?
And that's the best thing of my business is a free consultation. And
Awesome.
the job that I do is free. Okay, the carriers pay me.
Oh,
So
interesting.
let's say if we go, okay, Anabel, you need internet. Okay, this is the best provider for you.
Okay.
Okay, you wouldn't pay me for the consultations. Basically, the one that you pick, okay, the one that's best suited for you, is the one that basically pays me my.
So then you contact the provider?
But I'll
And you
basically
do everything?
correct.
Oh,
I'll
wait,
take
that's
care of
interesting.
everything.
That's awesome.
Anabel, worry about your business. Worry about your business. Do what you have to do because you got to keep the business running.
Right.
You got to find customers. You got to keep doing all that stuff. You get me? You don't have time to be looking for your telecom, but you need it in order to do that.
Everybody.
Correct. That's what I'm there for, and
That
that's
is
what the main
impressive.
thing that I like to do, and that's why I like to help people out there.
I love that. Well, thank you
Yes.
so much. Let's look at your website again, how they can contact you.
Correct.
So there in the very beginning, actually, I mean, in the first page,
There you go.
on the home page, you have your phone, your email. You
So everything is there. We have
Right there, boom.
all those solutions, basically all the providers, and it's very straight to the point. All the departments of the business that I could help customers with. And there's a video of me, of course, a little bit younger. Well, And
There we
there
go.
it is. There it is.
Beautiful sky.
Well, less beer. Less beer.
I like that you put a video in the beginning.
Yeah, correct. And then my information is all the way in the bottom. If you go scroll down to the bottom, well, right there, you see my
Yeah,
phone and
perfect.
email right there. And if you're in your mobile device, for sure you could also send me a WhatsApp through that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. And what do you think about security with WhatsApp? You think that's a pretty safe place to communicate?
Yeah, I think it's secure. Yeah, but I have a lot of customers we communicate back and forth.
Me
They
too,
love
on
to-
WhatsApp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I have customers in South America also that they all that's what
WhatsApp. I have my
they like to
family in
use
Spain.
WhatsApp, correct? There you go.
WhatsApp,
You see,
everything.
everything's WhatsApp. So
Perfect. So
So
either
you can
if
make it-
you're a small business or large business looking to change carriers or add, you can call Jose
correct.
Flores.
Any type of commercial all businesses from the mom and pops to medium size to enterprise
That's awesome.
that's looking to move services, maybe move to another location.
Yep.
Or they feel that they don't have that their current providers are not treating them well. I know the ins and out of every single provider.
That's
So I
awesome.
know how to communicate with them in regards to getting them the best service possible. And of course, cut costs. So that's my main thing, is to always help the customer cut costs, but also have something that is valuable.
Yeah.
That is going to help their business grow.
That's amazing.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you so much, Jose Flores.
Thank you, Anabel, for having me. Appreciate
Absolutely. And remember, he is with a Technology Ally Group, and you can
Correct.
go online and check it out and just ask for a consultation. And today's show is sponsored by Heyday Marketing, a public relations and marketing agency right here in Miami, Florida. For more information, look at the scroll below. And you can also get a free quote if you're looking for marketing or PR services, which every company needs. I am your host, Anabel, live from the studios of Miami's Community News.